Mark Consuelos and Kelly Ripa are well known for hosting IV with Kelly and Mark on the soap opera All My Children. Nevertheless, they both became well known. The two co-hosts recently reconnected briefly with one of their former soap opera co-stars. Mark Consuelos and Kelly Ripa are shown with a familiar face. Recently, the two stars of IV with Kelly and Mark met an actress whose role resonated deeply with their own. On Instagram, pictures from the Little All My Children reunion were posted. Eva LaRue, an actress, posted a picture of herself standing next to Ripa and Consuelos. She included a heart emoji in the caption, which read, #AllMyChildren Family Forever. On the soap opera, LaRue portrayed Maria Santos. Her character was Mateo Santos' sister, played by Consuelos. Mateo then wed Haley Vaughn, a figure played by Ripa. Together with the names of the three actors' characters, the tweet included a number of hashtags, such as #SantosFamily. Parade pointed out that not much was disclosed regarding the location or time of the photo's capture. Ripa and Consuelos wore dark-colored gowns that matched, as seen in the picture. LaRue wore a striped skirt and a tan jacket. Later, Ripa posted the image to her own Instagram stories as well. The mini reunion pleased all of my children's fans. Fans expressed their happiness at seeing the three together once more in the comments section. "I love seeing you three together again," one user commented. "I'm still angry that it went off the air for the Chew," said another. It was proposed by several that the actors try to find out about more reunions with previous cast members. LaRue's character notably formed a supercouple with Edmund during her tenure on the show. She played the part from 1993 to 1997, then again from 2002 to 2005. In 2010, she returned to the character in honor of the soap opera's 40th anniversary. LaRue has acted in several different roles, including those in other soap operas, since her time on All My Children. She has portrayed Natalia Rogers Ramirez on General Hospital and Celeste Rosales on The Young and the Restless, for instance. In addition to her work in soap operas, LaRue is well known for her portrayal of Natalia Boavista on CSI Miami. Additionally, the actress and Ripa temporarily reconnected in the latter's sitcom, Hope and Faith, in which LaRue played herself. When the soap opera actress Ripa's character is brought back to her show in the plot, she discovers that it is to properly kill off her character. For fans of daytime television, there are certain reunions that tug at the heartstrings like nothing else. Soap operas aren't just TV. They're time capsules of drama, love, betrayal, and the kind of stories that glue families together across generations. So when Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos, one of television's most beloved real-life couples, reunited with a former All My Children AMC co-star, it was more than a nostalgic moment. It was a celebration of the legacy that first brought them together. Back to Pine Valley. Kelly Ripa's career is forever tied to the fictional town of Pine Valley, the backdrop of All My Children. As the feisty and unforgettable Haley Vaughn, Ripa became a daytime darling in the 1990s. Her character's brash energy, spiked hair, and endless wardrobe of bold 90s outfits turned her into an instant fan favorite. It was on those very sets that she met Mark Consuelos, who played Mateo Santos, the charming bartender who stole Haley's heart. Their on-screen romance was pure soap magic, but behind the scenes, it turned into a real-life love story that has lasted decades. This week, the couple returned to their roots in a big way, reuniting with none other than insert co-star name. Example, Susan Lucci, the Queen of Pine Valley herself. The reunion, staged both for nostalgia and celebration, reminded fans why AMC remains a cultural touchstone. The long-awaited reunion. The scene wasn't a soap set, but it had all the drama of one. Kelly and Mark were taping a special segment for LIV with Kelly and Mark when the producers teased a surprise guest. Kelly, always quick on her feet, tried to guess. "Is it Ryan Seacrest? Did you sneak him back in?" Mark played along, pretending to check under his chair. Then, as the audience held its breath, the doors opened, and in walked their former All My Children co-star. The cheers were deafening. Kelly's hands flew to her mouth. Mark immediately stood, arms outstretched, shaking his head in disbelief before embracing their old friend. "Pine Valley has entered the chat," Kelly exclaimed, clearly fighting back tears. Oh my gosh, it's been forever. Walking down memory lane. Once the applause settled, the three of them sat down to reminisce about the soap opera that changed all their lives. Do you remember those 5 a.m. call times? Kelly asked, rolling her eyes. We'd rehearse a 30-page script, and then they'd say, "Actually, here's a rewrite. Learn this one instead." Mark chimed in, laughing. And we thought we were underpaid bartenders and mechanics in Pine Valley. Turns out we were underpaid actors running on caffeine. Their co-star added, "But it was magic, wasn't it? There was something about that set. We were like a family." The nostalgia swept over the audience, many of whom had grown up watching AMC. For longtime viewers, it wasn't just a reunion of actors, it was a chance to step back into the soap opera world they had loved for decades. The storylines that changed everything. Of course, no reunion would be complete without reliving the wildest storylines. Kelly laughed as she recalled Haley's infamous alcoholism plotline. "I was maybe 22, and suddenly I was carrying this huge storyline. I didn't even know what Chardonnay tasted like, and here I was in rehab scenes crying into my coffee." Mark remembered his character Matteo's whirlwind romance with Haley. "One minute I was supposed to be the guy behind the bar. The next I was in this big romance arc. And then I met my wife, so I guess I owe Pine Valley everything." Their co-star, meanwhile, joked about the number of times their character had been presumed dead. "I think it was 4, 5, I lost count. But somehow, Pine Valley doctors always found a way to bring me back." The laughter was infectious. It wasn't just about reliving the past, it was about honoring the absurd, wonderful world of soaps where anything was possible. A real-life love story. Perhaps the sweetest part of the reunion came when Kelly and Mark spoke about their relationship blossoming on set. "I'll never forget the day," Kelly said, turning to Mark. "I walked into rehearsal, and there he was, this new guy Matteo. And I thought, oh no, I'm in trouble." Mark smiled, shaking his head. "I couldn't believe my luck. My job was literally to fall in love with Kelly Ripa on camera. That's like the best script anyone's ever been handed." Their co-star playfully fanned themselves. "You two were ridiculous. The rest of us were just trying to remember our lines and you're making googly eyes at each other." The audience swooned, many holding up phones to capture the couple's chemistry even after all these years. Fans react. On social media, the reunion became an instant trending topic. Clips of Kelly squealing, Mark's stunned face, and the warm embrace they shared with their co-star flooded Instagram and TikTok. "Pine Valley forever," one fan wrote. "Seeing them together again makes my soap-loving heart so happy," said another. Even younger fans who had never seen AMC found themselves drawn into the nostalgia. One TikTok user commented, "I wasn't even born when All My Children was on, but now I need to binge old episodes." Looking ahead. The reunion wasn't just about looking back, it sparked hope for the future. Kelly and Mark hinted that they'd be open to a one-off AMC revival, perhaps a special episode or reunion movie. "We joke about it all the time," Kelly said. "What if Haley and Matteo popped back up in Pine Valley 30 years later? What are they doing now? Probably still arguing over bar stools." Mark added with a grin, "We'd do it in a heartbeat. Just tell us when and where." Their co-star nodded in agreement. "The fans deserve it, and honestly, so do we. There's nothing like Pine Valley. A reunion that reminds us why we love soaps." For an hour, viewers were transported back to the world of long glances, shocking twists, and improbable returns from the dead. But more than that, they were reminded that All My Children wasn't just about storylines, it was about connection. Kelly and Mark's love story, born on set, continues to thrive decades later. Their co-star's presence was a reminder of the bonds forged in the world of daytime drama. And for fans, it was a gift, a chance to celebrate not just the past, but the enduring magic of television that brings people together. As the segment wrapped, Kelly raised her coffee mug to the camera. "Here's to Pine Valley," she said, "the place where it all began."